Thank you very much. Thank you to the Ambra Foundation for organizing this event to mark International Women's Day. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. Actually, we should not celebrate women and girls only on the 8th of March, but it's a day which helps. It helps in focusing our determination to work for equality and women empowerment. But before I start with the topic of the day, I would be remiss not to recall that as we speak, the dark clouds of war are back in Europe. So let me pay respect and tribute to all women and men in Ukraine at the heart of Europe who are supporting and defending our European values at the cost of their life against the unprovoked and unjustified aggression from Russia. The theme of this year's International Women's Day here is gender equality today for a sustainable tomorrow. I think previous speakers have put it very eloquently. Women and girls represent more than half of the world population, but their share in the world's health or employment is much lower than that. So I think it makes it's palpable evidence that investing in women's economic empowerment makes economic sense. It's not just fair and just. It's a must in terms of human rights development, but it also makes sense business-wise. So the pursuit of gender equality and environmental goals, which were also evoked earlier today, are mutually reinforcing. Promoting women equality also helps in promoting the collective work against climate change. Having women in the lead of sustainable change is very important for the European Union. And I think at home in Europe we have been trying to work hard to ensure progress towards gender equality. So we are happy to say that in global rankings, as of 2019, 14 of the top 20 countries on gender equality belong to the European Union, and Finland is clearly a bright case in point. So we have made significant progress over the last decades, empowering women through equal treatment legislation, by gender mainstreaming and taking specific measures in support of the advancement of women. But we realize that we cannot be complacent. Many inequalities still exist in Europe, so we have to continue working towards ending gender-based violence. We need to challenge gender stereotypes, and we need to close the gender gaps, and there are still many in the labor market. So we must achieve equal participation across different sectors of the economy. We need to close the pay and pension gap, because even today in Europe, the very basic principle of equal pay is not guaranteed. Our pursuit of gender equality doesn't stop at home. The world is one. Our societies and economies are interconnected. We are also trying to work with India for women's empowerment, and in India, the European Union currently finds several projects implemented by local civil society organizations. These projects are focused on promoting women's economic empowerment, increase women's participation in the fight against climate change, and in the digital transition. It's critical to address this disproportionate impact of environmental degradation, climate change, and disasters on women and girls, particularly from particularly those in vulnerable situations. The European Union also supports the We Empower Asia program, implemented by UN Women in 7 Asian countries, including India. It's a program which aims to support private sector to expand the economic participation and business opportunities for women. That's why it's so important to have business present and actively participating in the work for the advancement of gender equality. A gender-smart private sector provides equal opportunities as entrepreneur, employees, consumers for the overall benefit of society. So let me conclude here simply by stating that we all need to work together towards a world where women and men are free to pursue their chosen path in life with equal opportunities. Thank you.